This is the 5th Introduction and Orientation video for CDFS 412. The focus of Part 5 is Strategies for Success in this course. I'm your narrator, Dr. Kristen Moilanen. I teach some sections of this course, but have prepared and provided these video clips for use by all sections of this class, whether I am the instructor or not. Let's get started. The number one suggestion we can provide for students to be successful in this course is to keep up with the class. Keep up with the readings, keep up with the videos. Skipping these will make it hard to do well on quizzes and assignments. We don't accept late assignments, and there's a late submission penalty on the paper, and quizzes can only be made up under certain circumstances. It's a good idea to review the policies in the syllabus so you're not surprised down the road. But realistically, life happens, and your instructor knows and understands this. We all get sick or have emergencies come up from time to time. That's okay. That's why we've built in the extra quiz and the extra assignments to make up for times when things come up in everyone's lives. Now, if a lot of things happen at once, or if something big occurs, keep your instructor in the loop. We don't need to know all the details, but we'll do what we can within our power to assist you. For example, if you know that something big is coming up, let us know in advance so that we can plan proactively instead of reactively. Secondly, work ahead if it's your style and if your schedule will allow it. There's never a penalty for early submission, and everything in this course can be done early except for the quizzes. Now, we know that many of you are busy. Your instructors are busy too, so we get it. We've designed this class in the hopes that you can make it work within your unique scheduling constraints. You can and should look at the course schedule now to see which weeks will be more demanding than others, and then you can plan to use your time accordingly. All of the learning modules are open all semester, so you can already see all of the reading assignments, streaming videos, assignments, discussions, etc. I cannot stress this enough, but always, 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 always have a backup plan in case of emergencies. In the past, I've had students contact me about computer viruses, failed flash drives, stolen computers, power outages due to weather emergencies, and many, many other uncontrollable complications that can make keeping up with class incredibly difficult. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. In other words, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst in advance. So have a backup plan. Part of your backup plan should be what to do in case something happens to your computer. So have an idea about an alternate computer that you can use in case anything bad happens to yours, or in case you can't get on the internet. This can be something like borrowing a friend's computer, using one at a public library, using a campus lab computer, etc. Just keep in mind that if you're going to use this alternate computer for a quiz, you must install Respondus Lockdown Browser on that machine. Otherwise, you will not be able to access the quiz. The other part of your backup plan should be a routine procedure to back up your work. Every semester in every class, I have at least one student who has a computer emergency the day before the final paper is due. Don't let this stress happen to you. Keep a spare copy or copies of your important course documents and assignments, and keep them stored someplace other than your main computer. Now, some of your assignments will be backed up for you, in particular the paper prep assignments you submit throughout the earlier part of the semester. This means if your computer dies the day before the paper is due, you'll have at least part of a preliminary version of the paper available on eCampus, and you won't have to start over from scratch. Better yet, get in the habit of saving backup copies off-site. Use a backup service like Dropbox. I've provided a link to this service in the tech support area on eCampus. Or create a dummy internet-based email account that you only use for file backups, and then email yourself your files as attachments and just keep them stored there. And of course, as a last resort, there's always paper copies. Now, don't forget, keeping just a single copy of a file on a flash drive is tempting fate. Flash drives fail without warning, and the files they contain are rarely recoverable. I've had this happen to me before and it wasn't pretty. Don't let it happen to you. Finally, we're here to help, so let us know what we can do to assist you. We're happy to answer questions, and it's a cliche, but truly no question is a bad question. No, we get tunnel vision with assignment instructions. I planned the course, so I know how it works. It all makes sense to me. Sometimes things will make sense to the instructor, but they won't to the students. So let us know so we can clarify, and we'll be happy to do so. Likely this will help others in the class too. This is the end of the 5th and final orientation video. So I'll close with reminders about how to get started with this class. Review the learning modules task list, take care of the readings, get the book, install the software, and so forth. Get familiar with the pace of the course, including the regular deadlines, and take care of this learning module's assignments. Once the quiz is open on Friday, take the quiz over the first learning module. And of course, feel free to contact us with any questions you have. Have a great semester, and welcome to the course.